back in downtown California. Today I'm not as tired. I'm just really angry today, filled with existential rage, which is probably what you're meant to go into this with. This room specifically.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I feel like I should go down that way.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
It's just a myth after all. A game myth. I feel like, yeah, going to, oh, it's no longer a purple door. This is a big area. Because if you recall, this area was one of 4 doors that I could choose. Which is many doors, more than 2.
Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation.
The instruments.
I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively.
Okay.
Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
I feel like we're deviating from the original hide from the shadow monster purpose. And we're really dipping our toes into like ritualistic sacrifices, which that hasn't worked out for most people, you know? Can I touch it? It won't budge. Okay. We come back. Maybe? Or... yeah, we come back. This is no use. I must use the bucket of tar to slam the door in. This is a sick room. It's Indiana Bones style room. I'll just go check what the purple door has. Got some purple lightning back there. That's foreboding. Uh-huh. Yeah. We all know medieval castles had massive Tesla coil tubes. Depression at the top. Oh, it's the perfect shape for my bucket of tar. Oh, I was right. I was right. What? That was complete and utter sarcasm. Okay, was I meant to put the tar there? I guess so. Daniel. We're touching fire, we're touching acid, and we're touching lightning. What are we doing, Daniel? Remember your survival instincts, you Inuit monkey. Why does it look so pixelated down there? But when I look at OBS, it does not look so. Probably no good reason. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first round by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. Incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I've tried everything, but have not yet have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, it will have to find another. There's still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I began to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Who's writing these, man? Centuries? Who's out here living centuries? What a... ooh. Rub. Should have saved the bucket of tar for this area. Ugh. Okay. Is this the torture chamber? The oil chamber! Very good. Glass jar. Thank God I came here. Very good. This is a big ol' area. I'm gonna need a minute. Well, we're taking it a 1 minute at a time. Whoa. Chillax. I think behind this door is the cistern area where there was the fungi underground area. That's gotta be it, I reckon. Okay, so we come back here with potentially something for one, an altar, and an orb, a really spherical poop. That's what we really need. And for the blood, I don't know, some iron pills.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Uh-huh. How are you hanging in there, Agrippa? That's who I think you are for now. Or you might just be another patient, actually.
So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
So that is probably not Agrippa. That's probably just an unfortunate fella that we tortured to get, I don't know, soul juice out of. That's what I'm understanding so far. That makes sense. But it makes sense in the way that it trumps what I used to believe. It doesn't make sense in the way that, you know, I gotta survive Shadow Monster, time to slime and torture a bunch of people to suck out the energy from their souls. You know, that's derogative. Okay, I've been in this room, I think. Oh, maybe I have. Something must be wrong with the machinery. I hear that all the time. Believe it or not. Man, this is a big old maze puzzle. I'll figure it out. It can't be that bad. Is something worth... Nope. Not worth my time. One of these was closed. Fudge. Guess this is the natural order. Well, that's upsetting. I'm at a stalemate of sorts. What am I to do?
By me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander, none other than Johann Weyer.
John Wire.
You've never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
Whole lot of yapping. What's going on, gents? Is that, oh yeah, it's not good. Not really anything I can do about that though, so... You know, can it event as anything else? I've looked through all these jail cells. I know it's no use. Ah, well... That's that's unkind. This brings me nothing. I walked in here for a juicy sanity loss, you know, like we say. Don't you just hate a juicy sanity loss? Juicy sanity. Oh, okay.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in the dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Oh. Picked up meat. I missed this last time. Slab fresh of meat. Obviously, this fits perfectly with the open-ended puzzles I've got so far, which is the blood altar, the orb-faced bowl, and the tortured fella. I bet he wants meat. That is Agrippa! What? Cannot break him out of there? So it is him. Agrippa doesn't need that. Fascinating. Agrippa needs a whole knuckle sandwich. Okay, where can I use the meat? Where can I use the meat? Where can I use the meat? Just gotta figure out where the meat goes. A slab of fresh meat. Where does a slab of fresh meat come from? It was on a table in a dungeon, not refrigerated. How could it possibly be fresh meat? What's the lore implication of fresh stale meat on prison table? Honestly.
And return to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg. Vaya was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of
What's this?
and gathered a full collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the
What is this?
on his way of fame, he was able to unshackle the heart. You and I connected. These are orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide beyond the world itself.
It's more things that I can't even use. This is a very niche area, though. I don't even know how you're supposed to find this naturally. I've exhausted my options. Agrippa, tell me.
You're a good boy, Doctor.
Oh.
And I appreciate your comfort.
Whoa.
But I
Calm down, man.
important things to take care of.
Whatever you say, dog. Whatever you say, man.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Oh, what?
You're a good boy.
Stop calling me a good boy, Agrippa! Did that do something? I think I did something. I think I did something. What did I do, though? What did I do?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Shut up. Maybe it's the two levers upstairs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Surely, right? If it's not, I'm gonna... It's gotta be. What else would I have to do with gears? Man, this game is obscure. I find the thing, but it doesn't help me because I'm there interacting with stuff and it doesn't let me. But then I start jumping and pressing buttons, and now it works. So, you know, go figure the logic behind that. Surely it'll work. Oh, thank God. Maybe that's the two doors downstairs. The two big old doors. Probably. I don't know. So I'm done up here. Never have to come up here again. Except for that door that won't budge, but maybe it's not meant to budge.
You have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Ugh. Was that here before? There's just spiders on the walls. Might be a symptom, actually. Yeah, this was not here before. Nuh-uh. Yuck. It's probably fine. It's just spiders. Spiders are cool. Spiders are like the most horrifying creatures, but the ones I respect the most. Well, not the most, but I love spiders despite them absolutely horrifying me to my bones. Ew. Man, what the heck? What am I gonna pull out of this? Tell me. Nah. You don't get a rope, ye evil beast. Maybe I need to put something on the rope, like a bucket. No? I really feel... Oh, can I chuck it down there? Clearly there's something down there. Rock. Oh, how did I do that? Yeah, that's right. Eat garbage. Stupid. Bye-bye. Concussion time. Make your way to the Xiaoping Hospital. I'll come back here. There's probably something I gotta bring to that. Oh, whole new area. Transept. Let's take a look. This is a boss arena with some interesting drawings. Very cool looking room though.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
Very interesting way to determine your next dude. See, what is this? I come from a room with 4 other rooms to 4 other rooms. You know? I can't remember rooms. What do you think this is? That guy getting... Ooh, he's getting done something. That's a long saw, my guy. Oh, I interacted with it. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly, the saw between his legs. Ugh. Yuck. Interesting expose. That must have done wonders for my sanity. Piece of orb. Oh yeah. Ugh. Was it in his cheeks? The grate covers a drainage pipe. That is all sorts of nasty. But you know what? I got an orb. That's all I care about. Oh, a live rat. Haven't seen one of those in a bit. They've all been dead. This is a very cool room though. Probably get a thumbnail of this. This will go hard actually. Yeah, this goes hard, right? Yeah, it goes hard. We'll just keep it in mind. Wait, hold on. What's the capture button? What's a better angle? I'll just do this one. There we go. All full of innovations. You know, we think ahead. I'm such a future finder. I see the future and I find it and I coveted it.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Sounds like a dehumanization. And that's where things become a problem. We're hiding orb pieces under bags? Fellas. Did he get his butthole decimated by the freaking prism of butt removal? I can only wait, why are the chains down here? but also up there. Ah, maybe it's just random utility. I reckon his butt went on there. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered and on and off the impaler. Didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Uh-huh. That's very cool. Why are my orb pieces different colors? Am I making some kind of magical multicolored orb? The orb of friendship and rainbows that originate from the butthole of arsonists and whatnot, which really seems to be what I lean to. Time to look at the jolly third torture chamber. I bet this one's full of whimsy. And there's a fridge in this one. Lovely. Let's go read out of this one. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Lovely. Very cool. What is that? Oh, it's just a rock. I thought it was like a helmet type of thing. Okay, so nasty business as always. So this is what, lifting something. Interesting. The fun room number 3. At least we're done with the fun rooms, unless the top floor is the ultimate fun room, which they've been keeping for the end. I could see them doing that after hiding important orb piece under a bag and in a closet and in a butt. Oh, this isn't a torture chamber. This is the lovely chamber. I've seen you before. Yeah, this is fine. This is a happy room. I can just tell. There we go. Very chill. This is where they went to dissociate from their horrible actions. Daniel and Alexander. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into a greater fear. Simply by imagining it while applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks, to let the body settle. If you're whipping out or cutting the victim, strike once, wait till the pain is subdued, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. This is really, this is reminding me a lot of something. I can't put my finger on it, though. Only with careful performance will the victim yield at maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Feed them the amnesia drink. Okay. The amnesia drink. This is the first time I read the word amnesia. Maybe my guy is a test subject. It's very possible, How long after the events that have happened am I coming in here with? There was fresh meat on the table, but I doubt the developers, they were really taking that into effect. Also, this is crazy, but I'm really not going to get into why that's in today's time crazy. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after the Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Perish and marish, Henry Parrish, from the hit movie Jumanji. What was his name again? Something Parrish. What did I get? String. What can I do with string? I can string something up. Like Agrippa. That sucker. In the torture. What now, though? I'm pondering my pontoons. And it stares back. I got a rope, though. I could probably do a few things with that. What are areas I can... It's probably not for the orb. What? Think, Matt, think. There's the other door. How are things? Are you talking to me? You are talking to me. When your piece can be found in the choir, Mystic Berry blocks protected. Huh. So these aren't flashbacks. This dude's just talking to me while he's missing an entire. Okay, bro. Just shut up, Agrippa. You should. What are you talking to me through? Your butt? Where's the sound coming from? Do you have vocal cords in Uranus, brother? Because you know that hardly makes sense to me. All right, let's walk in for this one. Warrior taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in the seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Warrior claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Warrior told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae and Tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer. If I can find the internal gland from a large specimen, the choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae should be extracted as usual from any agonized human's victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Very cool. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kernk. I will have to address Warrior with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Right! I just remembered there's a well area. How can I forget about the well area? Very important area. The well area. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their father's place, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. So Alexander is the immortal one that keeps talking about some centuries. That makes sense. I was trying to figure out the immortal entity, the identity of the immortal entity. That makes sense though. It's Alexander, mysterious dude that invited Daniel. Let me get this straight. He's staying youthful by torturing people, which enhances their blood, and using that blood. Is that what we're doing? Man, such an original idea. Oh, I thought that was a crossbow. It's kind of cool for a second. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Very cool. Meat? Maybe not. Hello. Bucket. Just an expose room, I suppose. After the man secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Ritual of something. Whoa.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Oh.
Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm actually just gonna use this entire table to kill him with. It's okay, buddy. I forgive you for whatever sin you've committed. I'm sure God has too. I don't have to pick up the knife, do I? That feels derogative. I don't think there's a... Can I just walk out? Open the door! No! I guess I gotta pick up the knife. That doesn't mean I gotta go through with my actions. I'm just picking it up.
You must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Daniel! My goodness, Daniel. Whoa! Oh, what? The poor guy. I'm not doing this. I'll make a little figurine out of the candles. Alright, buddy. You ever had charcuterie?
I didn't do anything.
I think I need to get a sample from him.
Cut the lines, pick the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries.
Does it please sound like the little girl from Stranger Things? Please! Please! Oh, he's gone.
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this.
Daniel
for
has
you.
lost his mind.
Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Absolutely crazed idiot. Little bro lost his mind. One life for another. You are not God, bro.
Isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Sure you will. Oh, I'm back. Did I get the blood? I did not get the blood. Can I get the blood? It's very cool. Were you here before? Oh. Let me get your blood. Let me chisel you. Let me guess, I gotta find the knife, and then I gotta cut my, paint the lines, cut the line, blah blah blah. Choir, main hall. I bet this is a pretty room. Choir, main hall, sounds like a pretty room. Do I have a contender for thumbnail? Ugh. Not a pretty room. Contender for thumbnail?
Are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours.
This is a massive room!
Seek misplaced revenge.
Oh god.
You justify your violence. Is it for the greater good?
There's nothing chasing me.
It is you.
There's nothing chasing me. Let's be real, twin. There's something chasing me! I think there's something chasing me, guys. I won't deny the facts. And Gertrude is pretty pissed. Open the door! God! Okay, bro. Well, he's pretty quick. Hide and wait. Kill yourself, game. Hide and wait. Except we're gonna put you in a massive open room with nothing to hide in. 10 out of 10 game design. At least they give me tender boxes. Such forgiving developers. At least there aren't a bunch of doors laid out. That would have made me upset. There's one door. There's probably more than one door, but you know, we're starting here. Thank you. Close that behind us, so that cousin Copernicus can't really. Oh, am I about to get an extra heart? A little bit more stamina. There's plants down here though. That brings me solace. Nature pulls through. Oh God. Okay. Let's close that up. The forge stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip. Just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and began to leak. Yuck. What's the balancing act here? You just had to stand still. What a goofball. Can I go in here? Well, I'm gonna take damage, aren't I? Oh, I'm not. Ah! God! Daniel! You goofball! Oh, piece of orb. Daniel. You silly Billy! Don't you know putting yourself in the torture chamber is not a good idea? The bone. Orb piece in the corner, by the way. Oh, that's very nice to get, actually. Very happy about that. Oh man, my sanity's doing awful. Is there even, you know, consequences to my sanity being tweaked out of its mind? So far, I've not seen, like, you know, obviously spiders, you know, just start spawning out of nowhere. Well, and I broke my legs. That's not due to my character's sanity, that's just my own. Watch your step. Shush. I'll do as I please, thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna make the floor slippery. The borders just, you know, some companies insist on putting fences. We insist on putting oil and honey on the edge of buildings. Sophisticated sort of company, you know? There shouldn't be any evil, nefarious creatures in this area. It's like they kill you once and then they disappear. I shall bear no complaint. That feels totally reasonable to me, unless it's right on my. Okay, it just spawned behind me and it's going. That's very cool, young man. You go do that over there.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure.
They
can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
This game is... Ugh. Let's get another expose on how the murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Mercy? Mercy? The gas chambers were more merciful than this. This is past genocide. This is just... I'm missing an orb piece. That can't be good. I can spin the wheel. Oh, it's not that bad. They let me spin the wheel. It may be redeeming yet. Is the ringing in the ears... Oh, actually, I got some sanity from knowing what they did with the wheel. Thank goodness. Okay, so the last orb piece must be right ahead, I reckon. It's the only area I haven't been in, and I have like 7 orb pieces. Hide. Can I hide and peek? Or will he see me? Surely he won't. I'm hearing something. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a bridge, right? I'm not retarded. Is he like, oh, he is right over there. That tweaker. You goofball, you. Get on out of here. He's not coming this way, is he? Probably not. Yeah, he dipped. On speedrun tech? They didn't know you'd try this? Ah, you can't stand on that. Okay. Obvious bridge, except not obvious bridge. Rope? Hmm. Okay. We're back to confusion. Not for long, though. You know me, my solution and my... Get out back. Get out back. Agrippa's conversing with me. Get out back. Light the fire. Get out back. Light the fire. Maybe a door back here. Yes, I can almost smell the door. Oh, come on now. You did not teleport over there, young man. Come on now, walk over. You tweaker. Don't look at him. Right, I forgot about this important factor of the whole amnesia thing. Don't even look in his direction. He doesn't exist. Take a sip of water instead. Wunderbar. Alright, tweaker's gone. I may proceed. Okay, that's the thing. Oh, fungi. This is important. With the hammer! Yes! Thing actually came in handy. The gland from a poisonous mushroom. Brilliant. Oh, I know this one! You know, not to be a torture connoisseur. The golden bull is a and that's not what it's called. I forgot what it's called. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull, as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Classic torture method, twin. We all love this one. Oh. Oh, I can cook the meat! Oh. It's a whole different thing, actually, that I was... on barbecues. Imagine having a brass bull barbecue in your yard. Would that go hard, or would that be actually incredibly messed up? I don't think anybody nowadays, you know, gets murdered by brass bulls. So would they be offended? You know, it'd take a real oddball to get offended. Picked up. Yes. They won't stay together. They won't stay together. Okay, but that was all of them, I think. That's what they were letting me know. Can I put the meat in there? Is it cooked now? Nope. Mm-hmm. You'd think I could put the meat in here. That would have been pretty fun. Fun? Is that the word I would use for brazen bull? Okay. I got all the orb pieces. So I should be good. I need a knife. That's clear as day. Is the tweaker still walking around? I'd probably hear him if he was. So there's no stamina limit, which brings me glee. Just gotta walk around. Well, nah. Where are you, tweaker? You stupid idiot. Keep walking by. And take a right. Good boy, Daniel. Keep walking that way now. Man, my stamina is not doing very good, but this is a fun game to watch because I feel like it's really dark, you know? Maybe I'm a negative Andy and it's actually not that bad. That's probably what it is. Am I going the right way? This is not the right way, twin. Let's head back this way. I think this is the right way to go. Yep. Brilliant. I think I got everything from there. I got the orb. I got the thing. Secondary thing, third thing, fourth thing, fifth thing, sixth thing. Give a man a fish, he can eat for a day. Give a man 2 fish, he can eat for 2 days. Give a man 3 fish, he can eat for 3 days. Give a man 4 fish. That body's gone. Give a man 4 fish, he can eat for 4 days. Give a man 5 fish, he can eat 5 fish. The body's gone, which by all means should be unnerving, but bah, you know. This is how father must feel about his crap. You understand? Relying. Whoa, okay. Some implications there. Nope, nope, no more ominous sounds. Agrippa! I found the orbs. What's up, man?
You found Vile's recipe.
I'm full of recipes.
Still be a chance.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside,
I feel no anger.
before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via disguise, and do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time, unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb. You won't be able to save me.
You're acting like my whole purpose is to save you. I just met you, dog. And quite frankly, you're not even that cute. Can I use this rope on here? This is where I would use the rope, but... Okay, what's the dealio with this lever? Meat, maybe? Do I attach the meat? Maybe I attach the meat. Oh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Vector. Direction and magnitude. Something's pulling a rope. Yeah, I would think so. It's not looking can crawl up though. Crawling through a, you know. I got something. Let me grab it. Remains. Mucus. Yes, that's just what I needed. Can we combine my handwriting to note the tonic has to be made with care. Ergo, I need to get to the laboratory.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
Correct.
But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vile's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my faith is in your hands.
I don't know if I want to save you, gang. I won't slay. You strike me as nefarious. You're really sending words straight to my cranium. That's not really somebody I can trust. I don't know. Thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end? He asked. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Oh god, what the frick? What? Why are you here? Oh my. Sleep? Thanks, man. Go to sleep. Thank you. Those guys were not planned for. Oh, I was supposed to die, maybe. Oh yeah, I was supposed to die. Okay. We love a good planned death. I spent all summer in bed. Used to read to her after. Yep, something. They threw me in jail, and Gertrude. This won't make me like your brownies. Crystal clear? What? Crystal clear? I'm in jail by Aunt Gertrude. You're telling me I'm crystal clear? I don't buy that.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do.
Stole a chair.
How you would face the orb's shadow and save our work and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
What are you yapping about, dog? Was I supposed to grab the chair? Door is locked. Correct the window. Oh, I can break more. Got it. Door is locked. Yes. Door is locked. Daniel. A rod of iron from the cell bars. Use the item this way. What does my memento say? The cell to find another way out, brother. Find another way out. Wait, use the item this way. Can I hammer this? It's a solid metal and in good shape. This is good shape. I could break that with my teeth. Hold on. I'm thinking. Oh, baby. Here we go. Crack it open. Use a pipe. Cannot use it this way. Throw a rag at it. A rock of freaking atomization, baby. That rock was pure gunpowder. Come get me. I've turned free. I'm wrecking up your stuff, you dinguses. It's locked. Yup. What's in here, though? Some booze. Bucket. I've been looking for a bucket. Very high-tech facility. Okay. Is this a memory? I don't want to have to censor out a wee again. Can I talk to you, man? Nope. You are worthless to me. Oh, letter. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. I am fortunate I will fall asleep and time will pass without ever. I've begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed early as one of my wardens dropped the key down the pipes. He gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers in my dreams. Last prisoner note. Poor guy. Thought he was Alexander. He was not. Poor fella. Alright, let's crank it. Other way. Swingling bucket. Let's get her down there. Get her back up. Got a puddle of piss. That's just what I was looking for. Bucket of piss. Thank God I got that. It's filled with water. Okay. Oh. There's a key in the pipe, but I can't. Ah. Brilliant. Oh, when they said pipe, it meant like, you know, like the sewage, like down. Not. How did he even have that drop in there? What an idiot that guard must have been. Move! 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 Oh god. There's probably nothing behind me actually. I can't really muster up the strength to check, but there's probably nothing behind me. Yeah, there's nothing. I mustered up the strength, guys, don't worry. I'm full of mustard. Going in the blood pool of doom. This is Ireland reference. Nothing stepping behind me. If there is, it's real slow. Oh, I really wanted to look behind me and see what it is. And when I reach the top, I'm gonna look. Yeah, there's nothing. You're really faking me out, game. There might be something. I'm gonna go. It's just invisible, you know, they couldn't design a really sick looking giganto monster to chase me. Oh. Dr. Tate. I know one of those. Alright. Oh, that's the door that wouldn't, but nope. Never mind. Oh, tinderbox of doom and despair. Chillax. God, I'm collapsing. I know what I'm doing. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Olstad lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
This is another banger thumbnail.
The coach went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
The children, man. You are senseless. Who would do that? Not any real human being. Spin her back up. Put a bucket on it? Oh, the bucket's gone. Keep the glass in your safe might break a floor down the well. They put a whole description on it, huh? More rope. Seems if I lowered all the way down. Was I supposed to pick up the bucket back? Probably not. This seems interactable though. Kind of angers me that I haven't got nothing to put in there. I'll be back probably. How's the sanity? Bye. Ugh. Oh, is this the room I was in before? I think it was. That was the door that wouldn't budge. Yes, yes, I remember now. Oh, God, stop it. Jeez, man. No need for all that. Jiminy Christmas, man. You're a real rude one. Ugh. The bulbous matter really took over the area. Lantern's about to give out. 3, 2, just barely mistimed it. Oh, it gets real dark. Jeez, man. There's fake sunlight. How's the sanity? My screen is tweaking, but none of that. Oh, laboratory's open. Time to make a delicious cocktail. Using human remains, fungi, and another thing I forgot. Did not mean to use that. Can't do that right now. Well, obviously, guys. Ingredients. Dang. Ding. Heating the gland will not extract the poison. You're right. Yep, you are also right. Can't do this right now. You can't do this right now, but I need a container. Guys. Am I missing something? What's the recipe again? 3 ingredients. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm missing the blood, the sample. I'm missing something. Let's go see what Agrippa's looking like. That old rat.
I thought I'd lost you. The castle trembled.
Shut up, man. You don't care.
The laboratory might be accessible now.
I'm aware. Oh. Brand new room, baby. This is where I find the remaining secret's 3rd ingredient. Broken glass. Yes. It won't budge. What you mean it won't budge? Oh. A bone saw. Bone saw. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of fun time. That closed. You closed the door on me, young man? Shame on you. And I'll be back. Would he be upset at me? Oh, I can just start putting stuff in. Huh. It's going now. Probably shouldn't touch it again, right? But I did. I get it. The orb is completely cosmetic. It's actually useless. Bone saw. Alright then. I can light that. It is clear as day to me that I missed something. There's nothing there. There's nothing in this room. Ergo, the only new room is the bone saw room, but the bone saw room is a whole lot of nothing. Nothing upstairs. Give me a bone saw, some boxes, a whole lot of nothing. A blood trail that leads to absolutely nothing. Just a freaking thing. A thing I can open with a pit of flesh. Watch me be able to pull something out of it. Blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel to connect the blood. Surely not. Surely yes. Voo. Oh god. I hate you, Agrippa. I should leave you to die. Where don't call me that. Do not call me that. Agrippa, I will slime you with I will slime you without hesitation. Alright, I needed the glass of the jar of blood. Everyone knows that. Let's get it, Fannin! Wonderful. Incomplete tonic. Pull the lever. And then we put the fungi in there, right? Yeah, it needs to be purified first. But of course. Wait, what do you mean it needs to be purified first? I need to use this thing over here. Oh, very cool. No object. Wait, what do you mean? Well, I'm trying to put a thing below. Okay, bro. Real funny guy. Squeeze. Wonderful. Wayer's tonic. Agrippa Wayer. Is that your name? No, no, it's not. Wayer was just that guy who wrote the recipe.
Now, pay attention. First, beat me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head.
Uh-huh.
As the tonic begins to work, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life.
Uh-huh.
Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate, Alexander is opening in the inner sanctum.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate?
Uh-huh.
We can't argue now. You need to act.
Use the tonic, use the bone saw. Use the tonic, use the bone saw. Use the tonic, use the bone saw.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Alright, buddy. Here you go. How are you gonna even ingest that? You have no mouth. Off with the head. Ugh, good. Yuck. We're cutting some sourdough. This reminds me of a character from a certain AAA game. Come with me, Agrippa. looks so goofy. Can I use it on? Can I use him on the door? This goofy guy. What a silly Billy, Agrippa. Agrippa these cheeks as we walk through the dungeon of doom. If it wasn't for Alexander, something. Didn't get to read that. Forge. Surely there isn't some stupid monster. Nope. Alright, throw a piece of. They just let me pick this up. Oh, that's gross, man. That's just. Oh, you hurt me. That is disgusting. Not a big fan of that, man. Alright, what do I do with your head, Agrippa? Throw you in there? What's the plan, twin? Put you in there. Okay, bro. What now, man? Mystic barrier blocks, but the orb does not by itself remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machinery, bro. I gotta clog it or something. Something must be done with the machinery. Well, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe I gotta turn it off on the right side there? Maybe. I don't know. I don't even remember what's on the right side there. There's something going on. I'll go take a look. Stop doing that. Oh my. I've gotten hit by that a dozen times. Must be in here. This door is still open. Ergo, there's a use for it. A new note!
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yep. It took you about a dozen episodes to realize that, Daniel. You're out of your gourd. Oh right, this was blocked off before. Dang near forgot. I put my hand in there. Metal pipe in there. I'll use it this way. I put a grip of that in there. Oh, look at him, buddy. Go. What can I use? Lodge the pipe in there. Okay, so we got a big old room of nothing. I don't know, man. I've tried throwing stuff in there. I've tried throwing the hammer in there. Oh. It's not large enough to jam the cogwheels. What is large enough? And why can I interact with that? Is there a big old rock? Rocks. Ah! Yes! Surely, if this doesn't work, I'm uninstalling on the spot. Kobe! That hurt me? Are we... Something happened. Still can't interact with this. I hear some auspicious sounds. Did cousin pay me a visit? Yep. Hiding under the... I cannot hide under the table. Surely cousin will walk into the room. Is that his prosthetic leg I hear? He can't even get in here. I think he's right around the corner though. I see his arm. Go on, walking out. Walk out. Go. Shoot. Yeah, that's right. You're butt naked, bro. That's disgusting. Go put some pants on. I just gotta wait, I guess. Gotta stop looking at him. I'll just look at this bulbous matter. It's clearly better for my sanity. Yep. Just look at this. Look at the flesh meat. It soothes the brain. How are you gone? It's not gone. Is he gonna stand at the end there for a while? Do I need to go that way? I do need to go that way. He's actually going in the direction I need to go in. Come on, man. I gotta go that way. Don't be like that, man. He sees what I see. What do you mean? That guy? Oh, that guy, yeah. He's gonna go in the gate. It's pretty cool. He's not gonna turn around, right? He's so gonna turn around. He's turning around. Very cool. Maybe I'll wait here and he goes the other way. Oh, he disappeared. Perfect. His time was up. Ugh, God. Wonderful. I shall go through St. Petersburg and slime Alexander the Vile. What happened to the orb? The orb's just gone. What's up? What's up? What's up? Not looking behind. Inner sanctum? That's where I'm supposed to go. She cried and struggled as he pulled at her arm. Her flowered Sunday dress ripped. No. Alexander, you immortal succubus, get ready to feel my wrath. Oh, multiple doors. Oh, however that works. Do I get a choice? Door will not open. Oh, this isn't that extensive. Maybe we can get this done. Right? Of course. Little blood sample will never hurt nobody. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, God. Light the candles. Zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. That was definitely super useful what I just did. Oh. Whoa, buddy. I don't think I should be here. I'll just see myself out. In a really weird 90-degree angle type of way. That was a cool room. It's over here. Let's see it. Same old, same old.
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer.
Well,
a monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
well, sure, you know, he enticed you to do the things that you did, but you still did those things, brother. You are responsible. Maybe he is partly also responsible, but you're both equally as horrible. Oh, the door opened. Just had to get a blood sample. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I fell on the ground in a horrible area. I'm getting plumbused by the walls. Wake up, Daniel. Your sins will not be forgiven unless you slime Alexander. Alright, Brody. Show yourself. I'm putting all of my oil, and I'm holding Agrippa's head. I'm ready. Can I use this item while I'm... yeah. He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain in the story, but she didn't deserve to die. Even he could see that. Interesting. Oh, this is... Violins unstable on the verge of falling over. Slam it.
I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me.
Oh God, what the frick?
Clear now. Am I the villain?
Brother, look at you! I think you're the villain!
Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable.
There's floating stones, man! You're the villain! Whole lot of yapping over there, man.
You see no good in me or evil in Agrippa.
I see evil in both of you. There's no rocks around I can throw, is there? No, I'm just walking around. Oh. Time to go, buddy. Oh.
Isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
Uh-huh. I mean, this guy's going in. Rescued Agrippa. I've ruined us. I wonder if that was a good decision. Oh, I got splumbused. Well, if you look at the facts, you know, Agrippa wasn't the one setting up, you know, the torture house of doom and, you know, harvesting their blood. I'm just looking at the facts. Agrippa's poor guy, you know.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Will it be all right? Oh. Frictional Games Production. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Man. I feel like I'm missing something. No, I'm not missing something, but I feel like I need to watch like a 3-hour essay on this game to really get all of the info. Was there a secondary ending? Probably not. I don't think. I wonder if there are other achievements. I'd have to look. This was lovely though. I'm trying to garner my thoughts. The atmosphere is amazing. It's really good. Some of the puzzle are really freaking like ominous and like you really have to just mess around. I think they're well designed in a way that it's one of those games I compare it to somewhat like Outer Wilds, where having a lot of experience playing other games gets in the way of solutions, of like solving puzzles in games like this, because you look at a bunch of gears and you got to stop them, and somebody who's played a ton of games goes straight to his inventory and like the immediate room, because 99% of other games are going to put the solution, either you've picked it up by now because every other room has been expended, or it's things like that where you need to use real life logic more than just game logic. Of course you would throw a big stone in the gears, you know, you wouldn't like use a pipe or a hammer or something like that. I mean, you might, but it's just a thing of like the solution is a lot like simpler than it always seems, even though some of them are really like weird, like the one with the trap door in the ceiling, where I was messing with it. I was looking and I was trying to figure it out, but I couldn't because I had to jump. And that's fine. Like, obviously I like harder puzzles. Games like, you know, Portal and Outer Wilds are some of my favorite games, but it's just kind of, it's odd. I really love the game though. I don't know if I've thought about it enough to give it a out of 10 rating, but I'll just say I really liked it. That's my conclusion. The end. ODN 314. This was really fun. I got another one lined up. I found a demo for a game called Have You Seen This Cat? Looks really funny. I'll probably do a video on the demo for the 2 people that care. All right.